Well, let's move on to the other big story today. And 3 Chinese cities are now under lockdown in an effort to control the spread of the coronavirus, which has left 17 people dead in the country. After Wuhan, the authorities have expanded their travel restrictions to the Huanggang and Enzhou provinces as well. Authorities have suspended planes and train travel in and out of Wuhan, as well as buses, subways and ferries. Similar measures will also be put into effect in nearby Huanggang. More than 18 million people are under lockdown. 631 people have contracted the disease already. On the other hand, Beijing has ensured that it is going to be transparent with regards to reporting any outbreaks of the coronavirus. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization has said that they are trying to contain, it would be difficult to contain a city as large as Wuhan. There will certainly be challenges.
Trying to contain a city of 11 million people is new to science. It has not been tried before as a public health measure. So we cannot at this stage say it will or it will not work. We note that if this is happening, we will note carefully to what extent it is maintained, how long it can take.
Right after a day of discussions in Geneva, the World Health Organization's Emergency Committee is yet to decide whether to declare a global emergency over the outbreak. The panel agreed that more information was needed about the spread of the virus. The Committee of Health Experts will meet again today to discuss further action. If declared, this will be the 6th international public health emergency to be declared in the last decade. Meanwhile, airports in the United States, Australia and across Asia have begun extensive screening of passengers from China. Russia's airports have also strengthened sanitary and quarantine control. Passengers were inspected with thermal cameras as they arrived from China. Meanwhile, the National Institute of Health has said that a vaccine to combat the virus is being developed. The sudden restrictions have led to the cancellation of the Lunar New Year holiday, which was supposed to begin from Friday. Our correspondent Patrick Falk has the latest from Beijing.
Yeah, well, that's certainly something that's really going to worry people because, up until now, they've been saying that they don't think that this is as critical as SARS on a social and economic impact. But, I'm told the way that people determine how serious a virus like this is the number of fatalities against the number of confirmed cases. And as we know yesterday, the number of confirmed deaths nearly doubled from 9 to 17. Of course, they are still monitoring. Thousands of people, a couple of thousand people, as far as we understand, are still being monitored. One of the things that we're being told about is that there may be a slightly milder form that is passing between some of those cases and that they are getting the disease through the respiratory tract. Perhaps that's one of the reasons why they seem confident that by quarantining Wuhan city, they may be able to contain the outbreak and that the cases outside of the city at the moment aren't quite as serious. But we can't say for certain. Certainly they are worried about it mutating and becoming more virulent and potentially more lethal.